Over 60? Stop eating these vegetables. They raise stroke risk overnight. Have you ever wondered if some of the healthy vegetables you've been eating your whole life could actually become dangerous after 60? It sounds unbelievable, but it's true. The same greens that once protected your heart, brain, and bones can start working against you with age, quietly raising your blood pressure, thickening your blood, and increasing your risk of a stroke overnight. As your metabolism slows and your blood vessels lose elasticity, your body can't process certain compounds as efficiently as before. Today, let's uncover the 9 vegetables that people over 60 should watch out for. Because while they may look harmless on your plate, they could be silently sabotaging your circulation while you sleep. And make sure to stay until the end, because number 1 on this list will truly surprise you. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to Senior Health Vitality. By joining our community, you'll get regular tips, advice, and proven strategies to stay healthy, strong, and full of energy every day. Number 9, spinach. Everyone praises spinach for its iron and antioxidants. And yes, it's a nutritional powerhouse. But for seniors, especially those prone to blood clotting or taking medication for hypertension, spinach can turn into a hidden danger. Spinach is packed with vitamin K, a nutrient that promotes blood clot formation. When you're young, that's useful for healing wounds. But with age, your blood tends to thicken naturally. Add daily spinach smoothies or large servings of sautéed spinach, and you're amplifying the clotting effect. If you're taking blood thinners, that combination can completely throw off your dosage balance, making your blood either too thick or too thin. Beyond that, spinach is rich in oxalates, natural compounds that can bind with calcium and form kidney stones. Your kidneys, already filtering slower than they did in your 30s, now struggle to expel these oxalates efficiently. The result? Crystals that can build up silently for months before causing intense pain. So if you love spinach, limit it to a few times a week and always pair it with hydration. Your arteries will thank you. Number 8, broccoli. Most people associate broccoli with detox, weight loss, and cancer prevention, and that's all true in moderation. But the problem with broccoli for people over 60 is its high vitamin K content, again influencing blood coagulation. The more you eat, the thicker your blood becomes, especially if you already have circulatory problems. Another hidden issue? Broccoli is a gas-forming cruciferous vegetable, which means it's packed with raffinose, a complex sugar that your digestive system finds hard to break down. In younger people, a bit of bloating is no big deal. But after 60, slower digestion means gas can linger longer, putting pressure on the diaphragm and even affecting breathing or sleep. That's why many older adults report waking up at night feeling bloated or tight in the chest after a healthy green dinner. It's not always the heart. It's sometimes just broccoli. If you love it, steam it lightly instead of eating it raw, and keep portions small. Number 7, romaine lettuce. It looks innocent, crunchy, fresh, and hydrating. But romaine is surprisingly high in nitrates, which convert into nitrites in the body. Nitrites can lower blood pressure, which sounds good, until it's not. In seniors who already take medication for hypertension, that double drop in blood pressure can cause dizziness, confusion, or even fainting. Imagine standing up too quickly in the kitchen and suddenly blacking out because your salad combined with your medication was too powerful. Another lesser-known problem with romaine lettuce is contamination risk. As we age, our immune system becomes less responsive, making us more vulnerable to foodborne bacteria like E. coli or Listeria, which often hide in leafy greens. Even a small contamination that a younger person might shrug off can trigger severe intestinal infection in someone over 60. Wash it thoroughly, or consider switching to cooked greens like kale or chard, which are safer once heated. Number 6, raw carrots. They seem like the perfect snack, crunchy, sweet, full of beta-carotene for your eyes. But after 60, raw carrots can be surprisingly harsh on your digestion. The cellulose fibers in raw carrots are tough for aging intestines to break down. This can lead to bloating, constipation, or even mild abdominal pain, especially if your gut flora is imbalanced. Cooking them breaks down those fibers and makes the nutrients more bioavailable. Another overlooked issue? Excessive carrot consumption can cause carotenemia, a buildup of beta-carotene that discolors your skin and may indicate strain on your liver. Your liver, which already slows its detox function with age, doesn't need the extra load. So if you love carrot juice or eat large portions daily, switch to cooked portions and give your liver a rest. Number 5. Garlic. Yes, garlic, the so-called miracle food. It's fantastic for immunity, circulation, and heart health. But in excess, garlic thins the blood too much. Combined with natural age-related changes in platelet function or medications like aspirin or warfarin, this can lead to nosebleeds, bruising, or even internal bleeding. Garlic also increases stomach acid, which can worsen reflux and gastritis, conditions that become common after 60. Eating it raw or on an empty stomach magnifies these effects. So while a clove or two in your meals is fine, loading up on garlic capsules or adding it to every dish is a recipe for discomfort. Moderation is key. Too much garlic doesn't mean more health, it can mean more risk. Number 4. Onions. Like garlic, onions are rich in sulfur compounds that thin the blood and reduce clotting. Great for avoiding heart attacks in youth, but potentially dangerous in seniors. Combined with medications or a naturally weaker digestive system, onions can lead to excessive thinning of the blood or strong digestive irritation. They also contain fructans, fermentable carbohydrates that your intestines struggle to absorb after 60. The result? Gas, bloating, and stomach cramps. Many older adults notice they feel fatigued or dizzy after eating a lot of onions and don't realize it's linked to blood pressure dips. To make onions safer, cook them thoroughly and never pair them with other blood-thinning foods like garlic or turmeric on the same. Number 3. Corn. It's sweet, familiar, and often comforting. But corn is one of the worst foods for seniors dealing with circulation or glucose control. Corn spikes blood sugar quickly because it's high in starch and low in fiber. Over time, this repeated spike can damage blood vessels and reduce their elasticity, which raises stroke risk. Corn also contains lectins, proteins that can cause inflammation in the gut lining, especially in older adults with weaker digestion. That inflammation can interfere with nutrient absorption and contribute to systemic inflammation, which directly correlates with cardiovascular events. And if that weren't enough, many modern corn products are genetically modified and carry pesticide residues that the aging liver struggles to detoxify efficiently. So while a small serving now and then is fine, avoid making corn a daily staple, especially in processed forms like cornflakes or popcorn loaded with salt and butter. Number 2. Asparagus. It's elegant, tasty, and often served as a health food. But for older adults, it comes with 2 big warnings. First, asparagus is a natural diuretic. While that might sound beneficial for water retention, it can lead to dehydration and loss of electrolytes in seniors, whose bodies already retain less water. Even mild dehydration thickens your blood, raising stroke risk. The second problem is purines. Asparagus is rich in purines, which break down into uric acid in the body. Too much uric acid can crystallize in joints, triggering gout, a painful and common condition in older adults. Combine that with dehydration, and the problem intensifies. So if you love asparagus, drink plenty of water alongside it, and avoid pairing it with other purine-rich foods like red meat or sardines. Number 1. Tomatoes. Beloved, colorful, and rich in lycopene, one of the most powerful antioxidants known. But as we age, the stomach lining becomes more sensitive to acidity, and tomatoes are highly acidic. This can irritate the esophagus and worsen acid reflux, leading to chronic discomfort or even small erosions in the stomach wall. In addition, most people don't realize that tomatoes are part of the nightshade family, which contains solanine, a compound that can cause inflammation in sensitive individuals. In older adults already dealing with joint stiffness or arthritis, that inflammation can flare up pain. Tomatoes also contain histamines, which can trigger allergic-type reactions like rashes, swelling, or sinus congestion in people with age-weakened immune systems. Cooked tomatoes reduce acidity but concentrate the solanine slightly, so balance is crucial. A small amount is healthy. Overdoing it every day can silently irritate your digestive and vascular systems. So what's the takeaway from all this? It's not that these vegetables are bad. It's that your body changes, and your diet must change with it. At 30, your metabolism burns through oxalates, nitrates, and acids effortlessly. At 60, your kidneys, liver, and arteries all slow down. What used to cleanse you can now burden you. The key is moderation, rotation, and awareness. Don't eat the same vegetable every single day. Vary your greens. Cook more often instead of eating raw, and drink water with every meal. If you take medication, especially for blood pressure, diabetes, or blood thinning, ask your doctor about how vitamin K and nitrates interact with your treatment. Sometimes a healthy smoothie or salad can be the very thing sabotaging your progress. Your goal after 60 isn't just eating healthy, it's eating smart. Every bite should help your body work with time, not against it. That means understanding how foods behave differently as your metabolism shifts. You can still enjoy all these vegetables: spinach, broccoli, lettuce, carrots, garlic, onions, corn, asparagus, and tomatoes. But the secret is portion and preparation. Steam instead of raw. Rotate instead of repeat. Balance flavors, colors, and nutrients. Because at this stage in life, less isn't deprivation, it's protection. A small change on your plate today can mean a longer, stronger tomorrow. If you found this video helpful and want more simple, science-based tips to support your heart and overall health, make sure to hit the subscribe button and join our community. By subscribing, you'll never miss a video that can help you live stronger, longer, and healthier.